Greetings, family, and welcome to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray, family, that you are well in all your ways and that you're moving into living life very much on your own terms and that you are really going deeper than what you're being told and knowing what is really going on, family, because there's a lot of people who have been feeling extremely fatigued, sleeping more than usual, needing to drink more water than usual, and things like that, especially here in the so-called Southern Hemisphere. It is so hot. And, there is actually a solar storm that has been hitting the earth for the last week or so. And okay, according to science, they're saying, solar flares are powerful bursts of energy. Flares and solar eruptions can impact radio communications, electric power grids, navigation signals, and pose risk to spacecraft and astronauts. Don't even get me started about the astronauts. So they're saying the flares have been hitting Earth continuously for the last week or so, and that's what they say. But basically, family, the heat is increasing as the vibration goes up. An increase in vibration is an increase in heat, and there is a lot of information, higher level information, that is carried in these so-called solar flares. So if you're a seer, if you're intuitive, if you're a medium of any kind, you're especially feeling it because the downloads are even more intense, family. And when they talked about in the end of times, everyone would prophesy and everyone would dream dreams, it was because of the atmosphere. We're elevating the atmosphere, family. So if you've been needing to sleep more than most, if your sleep cycle has been off, if your diet is changing, it's most likely because, the whole planet is changing. And it's funny because no one has even talked about it. Well, I don't even watch news in Kenya, but I was talking to a friend of mine and no one locally has talked about it. Here in Kenya, usually it's like, because we're supposed to be we're right by the equator. So it gets light at 6:30 in the morning and it gets dark at 6:30 in the evening. All of a sudden, family, way past 7 p.m. It's like we've got that Europe, daylight saving hours or whatever. Way past 7 p.m. It's bright. And way before 6 a.m. it's bright. So definitely something is going on, family. And the reason I'm even sharing this is to encourage you to really go beyond what you're being told, because they made us lazy. They wanted to be the ones who were always feeding us the information so that we didn't go to other sources. There's a lot going on, family. A lot going on. Pay attention to nature and pay attention to the skies. And for your own peace of mind, do your research into what's happening with the weather. And other things, family. Make sure you're taking loads of water, preferably spring water. Remember, you can always speak over the water if you don't have access to the best water. You can always speak on the water. You can always put labels on the water: love, peace, complete healing. It actually has an impact. Make sure, family, that you are still making your healing your priority, because this higher, more sophisticated information that is hitting the planet cannot mingle with the low vibes they try to put in us through, abuse, misuse. We're like a computer with a certain number gigabytes. So we have to get rid of all those other files from the previous book of life, so that we can now upload this new information, and this new information can even find a home. And please, family, don't sidestep the issue, because it will come back bigger, badder at a more inconvenient time. So if you feel sometimes like you need to have a good cry, have a good cry. If your guardian angels are bringing up certain memories for you to address and deal with, take the time out to do that, family. Focus on self. Elevate yourself, because everything around us is elevating. We live in a world where free will is everything. And a lot of people are making choices because out of ignorance, because they don't know what's going on. Rely on your own inner intelligence, family. Because the spirit is back. That's what all of this says. Our families from the other realms are in full contact with us and can really assist us. Make sure you know who you're working to. Remember, you attract who you are, both physically and spiritually. So heal thyself. Make your healing your priority so that you can even have more clarity. And sometimes even the napping, family, is about certain upgrades that are taking place within you, within your DNA, within your body. Pay attention to yourself and what your body needs, and be kind to yourself, family. Be kind to yourself. If you're someone who's always anxious, learn to just have a space during the day where you put that anxiety aside. Some people call it meditating, having no thoughts. Anyway, I talk more about this on my secondary channel, Dr. Mumbi Spiritual Show, so definitely check it out. Thanks to every single person that has supported us on Patreon, family. You can get these stories ahead of time on Patreon. And special shout out to everyone who has sent us a gift through PayPal. There's an amazing gift in the mail. Until next time, family. Tuko pamoja.